Alright guys, so we are back for another Dokkan battle video, and look who I found. LR Physical Ginyu. So I figured, you know what? Since I found this incredibly rare unit, I figured why not make a video on it, and we could use the brand new Tech LR Ginyu Force, who has recently released on JP Dokkan, of course with the Ginyu Force category, and we can kind of, you know, give the Ginyu Force category free-to-play team a run. Now, here's the thing with Physical LR Ginyu, right? Basically, Akatsuki has decided, fuck y'all, you're not getting him. If you are someone who had a beast account when Battlefield first came out, and you did it every single time you could, got a ton of medals, then the second time it came out, same thing, you beasted on it a second time, and then you bought all of the Baba Shop medals when they put them in the Baba Shop. That was the third time you get medals, and then now when they've released it again, you could get the final copies of it. Some people have this card. Some people did get it without modding. It is technically possible to have gotten the Physical LR Ginyu Force, but it is a very, very small minority that actually have managed to obtain this card. Now, it is pretty good. When they first came out, this was a really powerful card. But it has now been so long where they basically haven't given you a chance to get them that they have fallen off a little bit. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. So this is Strongest of the Elite Troops Ginyu and then slash Force. So I guess technically this is a Captain Ginyu card, and then he's also got the Ginyu Force with him. His leader skill is all types, HP, attack, and defense 77%. So in terms of like Dokkan Battlefield, I actually think this guy could probably be kind of good in there as like a sub leader skill. Like, you know, if you have your cooler and then you don't have like a good secondary leader, like you don't have the physical Super Saiyan Broly, for example, then this leader skill will be pretty good in Dokkan Battlefield. Outside of that, though, it is, definitely faded off nowadays, I would say. Now, the super attack is the Milky Cannon. That is their 12-key super, which does colossal damage to the enemy. The 18-key super is the Special Fighting Assault, which does mega colossal damage to the enemy, and allies' defense goes up by 30% for one turn. So obviously that could be pretty useful in the right situation. Their passive skill is Finish Sign. Now, this is where the unit has become, started to become a little outdated. They give 3 key and attack 7,777 to all allies. 3 key from a support type passive is nice. It's actually more rare than you'd think. Most support units only give 2 key. So for a support unit to give 3 key is pretty good, but the attack 7,777, that is just a very small number. That's not really going to amount to much, especially nowadays on these, big giant category type teams, or even on Extreme Physical on a double 120% cooler lead. I don't really think it's going to amount to much of a buff, but obviously they are still an LR, so it could be a pretty solid unit there. Now, their links are the Ginyu Force, Fear and Faith, Respect, Loyalty, Signature Pose, Shocking Speed, and Legendary Power. So links are pretty good. They got Fear and Faith, Shocking Speed, and Legendary Power. For example, that could make them quite good on the STR Rose Goku Black villain team. If you have this guy at 100%, I actually have, the 4 villain LRs 100% in the dupe system. If I had Physical LR Ginyu Force, I'd be able to have the full LR villain team than just with the 2 STR Rose Goku Blacks. That, I think, would be the best team in the game. That is just too much. It's too much. So, hopefully one day I'll be able to get this guy. Let's see. Their 12-key multiplier is 140%. 24-key multiplier is 200%. So it looks all the same. Stats are pretty good. Obviously at 23,000 HP, that is very good. I'm thinking right now, I am actually struggling to beat Extreme Physical Super Battle Road. And I look at this card, Rainbowed, would really, I think, push me over the top and allow me to beat that Extreme Physical Super Battle Road. But it is what it is. Akatsuki, they decided, nah, y'all are good. You don't need him. So last thing, they do have 2 categories. Of course, they have the Namek Saga category, which makes a lot of sense. And then, of course, they also have the Ginyu Force category. Very, very small category. But, you know, it is pretty fun because it's a nice little free-to-play team. So I figured, you know what, fuck it. Let's go ahead. Let's jump into an event with this, you know, Ginyu Force category team and see how powerful they can be. I might just kind of load up on run rotation and get the physical LR Ginyu Force alongside the tech LR Ginyu Force, because that will give us like a maximum kind of showing of how powerful the physical LR Ginyu Force can be. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Now, Birder, of course, is a unit you want to put in the first slot, because that will allow him to have a chance to dodge. I've noticed, even though it says high chance to dodge, yep, there we go, this fucker never actually dodges. He does not actually like to dodge. Okay, so here's the physical LR Ginyu Force's attack. As you guys notice, it is actually the exact... Wow, okay. Oh, that's pretty good. 1.4 million crit? Yeah, that's very good. Their attack animation is actually the exact same animation that the tech LR Ginyu Force get. Okay, so since we see Goku is super, you get that first slot. Let's go ahead and put Goldo there. That is one of the beauties of Jace. That's one of the really cool things about this team. We could see exactly where Goku is supering because his little circle is covered in red, and it has that little star there. So we go, oh, look at that motherfucker. Look at that motherfucker thinking he's sneaky. So we'll put Goldo in there and have him lower Goldo's attack, or lower Goku's attack. Plus, it also will be a type disadvantage for Goku, so he won't be able to do a ton of damage there. Wow, not bad. Damn. Okay, Goldo. Crit for 700k. That's pretty good. I didn't jump into like the highest stage of Boss Rush because obviously, this is a full free-to-play team. Category is 100%. But then, obviously, we're only getting 77% from the physical LR Ginyu Force leader. But seems as though we will be more than powerful enough to take down these stages. Okay, so boom. So now we have the tech LR Ginyu Force. I want to get a super with them so I can show how they have the exact same attack animation. But we're not going to be able to get it right there. That's fine. Now, Birder. Honestly, Birder is like a unit I would almost consider not even bringing here, because he just is so... underwhelming. That dodge chance of his, so low. Even though I gave him 15 dodge in the dupe system, Birder just does not like to work with you, and he just does not dodge. So I'm curious how much damage we're going to go ahead and put off right here. Wow, okay. That is very good. Obviously, the tech LR Ginyu Force, they are working alongside the physical one, because that would be a 50% buff, because the way it works is the tech one gives extreme type allies a 30% attack and defensive buff, and if they're a Ginyu Force card, it will give them an additional 20% to attack and defense. So those two work incredibly well together. Looks like Ginyu and Goldo don't really share a ton of links here, but obviously Goldo will be pretty useful here in terms of keeping Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku from, being able to do a lot of damage. All of the different Ginyu Force members have, like, different abilities. I think Goldo is probably the worst of all of them, because his ability, like, the way... Okay, I'm not a fan of units to where they have to attack to lower the enemy's attack. Like, Goldo has to hit first before Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku's attack will go down. So if he's not in the first slot, then you are kind of like wasting your turn there. I kind of want to get the 18 Gi Super with the tech Ginyu Force, but yeah, we're going to be just shy. Oh well. And then this is going to be a pretty good rotation as well, because we do have Jace there. Obviously, Jace, is a nice support type unit as well. Okay, so this is working very good. That rotation, the tech and the physical LR Ginyu Forces together, they are really handling their business. I'm liking that quite a lot. Alright, so let's see what this will bring us to. So now we're fighting Frieza. I guess just so that, Birder is useful in some way, I suppose I'll leave him in the first spot of the rotation. Ginyu is a pretty powerful unit, so we'll have him attack right there. And then we have all of these tech orbs, bro. So this will be perfect. So finally, we can see the tech LR Ginyu Force. We can see, oh, Birder, good dodge, my boy. Good dodge. I filled out his potential system grid with all of the dodges, and he's got a high chance. And this man never works with me, ever. Oh, right, by the way, so Ginyu, when there is a lot of enemies present, Ginyu's passive changes to where he reduces damage. So that could make him quite useful in something like Super Battle Road, for instance. Okay, so health is still looking good, too. Still doing more than fine enough. All right, let me go ahead, and I want to hit the Tech Togoma. That should give the full 24-key super, so that will allow us to do a good amount of damage. Also should have healed up a good amount of health as well, getting all those tech orbs. Same typing and all. All right, so 1,000,000 attack stat, that's fine. And then, of course, here we are, same exact animation. That's the only thing, is I do wish they would have... Wow, okay, crit for 2 million. I do wish they would have changed the animation. Like, they could have updated it somehow, rather than just literally make it the same thing, except the Ginyus are swapped. Alright, so now let's see how powerful Ginyu can be. Let's see how much damage our boy Ginyu, Captain Ginyu, can do. All in all, this is something that I feel as though a lot of people are going to be excited to see on Global as well, is when all of these Ginyu Force units eventually do come to Global, and I do think all of them are going to release. Physical LR Ginyu, now that he actually, has officially, released, well, Battlefield is, officially returned and actually active on JP, I do think he will be coming to Global as well. Probably sometime around the 3-year anniversary. I mean, obviously, we'll see. But I don't think Captain Ginyu will remain JP exclusive. And I would suspect that all of the other Ginyu Force members, the, free-to-play Ginyu Force category team, that all will be part of the 3-year celebration coming to Global Dokkan probably in July. Although I suppose there might be a slight chance it could be like the end of June. Very good. 2.4 million damage. That's pretty good on a type disadvantage unit. Like, if Ginyu critted right there, that could have been like 5-6 million damage. That would have been very, very nice. Alright, so looks like Frieza will not be super attacking anywhere, so that's good to know. So we don't have to worry about protecting Jace. But that would be cool. Jace is at type disadvantage right here, but even if Frieza would have super attacked, we would have known exactly where, so we could have kept him protected. This team is very powerful, by the way. I kind of forgot that this team actually can be this effective, bro. Tearing this shit to shreds. All right, on to Tech Golden Frieza, who I don't think is going to do very good here. I certainly am not going to have Birder lead off, though. Birder, yeah. Birder, you can keep it, bruh. I'm good on all that. Okay, so the one thing, though, I have seen is that I absolutely, definitely want to get the physical LR Ginyu Force. I do have all the copies of them, but I am still many, many medals away from being able to actually Dokkan Awaken them. They're going to have to bring Battlefield back a couple of times before your boy will be able to get him, which sucks because he's actually one of only 2 LRs I don't have now. The physical LR Ginyu Force and then the 1,000-day Spirit Bomb Goku. That is the other LR unit I do not have. One day I'll be able to get him. One day. Alright, so I figure we'll probably just take down Frieza here, and I think that should be sufficient in showing, how effective the physical LR Ginyu Force can be, even if they are such an old unit, Here's the thing. At the end of the day, they are still an LR with LR stats. All LRs will be able to put up high numbers of damage. they will be able to tank incredibly well, and like your team's overall health will be a very acceptable number just because LRs have double the stats of every other unit in the game. So they'll always be good. Like, LR Goku with no links, no valuable links is good. LR Frieza is good. The LR Androids, even LR Mr. Satan, they're all useful, but obviously some more than others. But alright guys, we'll go ahead and end it there. The physical LR Ginyu Force should be coming sometime soon to Global, hopefully around the 3rd anniversary, and hopefully Battlefield will be, rejiggered or refixed so that we can actually get Battlefield gems. Wouldn't that be fucking nice?